Awesome. All right. Welcome, ladies, to our Strong Max Women Zoom webinar. We are so excited to be reigniting our Strong Max Women connection. As you have come in and you've joined us, we're so happy to see that there are women here from all over North America, all over the world. We've got ladies here from Canada and from Africa. So thank you for being with us. Today is a new session with new beginnings. We are so excited because we're going to be using the Zoom platform going forward. Instead of doing our calls, we're going to have the platform, which now provides more personal connections as we get to see each other. This is just going to have us have a feeling of feeling more connected, watching our teams grow, supporting each other as a tribe, as women, just doing some dynamic things and really empowering other women also for great starts and great successful businesses. So we've got some dynamic speakers lined up for the second Saturday of each month going forward for the rest of the year. And today we have none other than Tammy Seller-Ginra. She is a Crown Diamond. And Tammy and her husband, Chris, have opened markets all over the world. When they first came into Max 13 years ago, they opened the Canadian market, and then the Philippine market, then they went to Ghana, and then from there it expanded into other African markets. So we are so grateful to have you here with us, Tammy. You are one of the top global income earners in our company, but more important, your heartfelt giving, messages, training, coaching, mentoring is second to none. We are truly blessed to have you to guide us through this and to teach us. And I know with your background, where you came from, having your own business and then coming into the world of network marketing. And I know your passion. I know the difference that you want to make to empower women. I know that you and Chris have a mission to break the cycle of poverty. You've written a book, and you're up to so many great things. And so here we are, learning from you, following in your footsteps. We too want to leave our legacy. And I'm really so excited to have you, and I thank you. Today, I know that you're going to be sharing a very important topic with all of us, and it's going to benefit all of us as we develop our social media skills and our connections and invaluable relationships. So ladies that are on this webinar, I encourage you all to take notes. This will be recorded, but taking notes is also going to be a huge benefit for you. And Tammy, we are eager and ready for your mentorship regarding how to build your brand. Welcome, Tammy. The floor is yours.
Well, thank you so much, Jasmine. I am so excited to get this started. Anybody who knows me knows my passion about empowering, inspiring women around the globe. I've come from very humble beginnings. I've been a single mom a couple times over, and I understand all the adversity that women go through in life, but we're talking about the business right now. So it's great that we all come together and we learn from each other. And I'll always be a student to the industry. I've spent countless hours. I can't even tell you how many hours I've spent coming together, creating the brand. I hope you like the colors. We can always create something new down the road if it's something that we want to rethink everything, but I just wanted to share the importance of colorings and branding yourself. A lot of things I've learned just from January. A lot of stuff online. I've been, oh my gosh, I've been taking courses after courses after courses because I'm the person who loves to go out and meet everybody. I like to go to the coffee shops. I like that interaction with people. I love to go to events and get that belly to belly. And then everything, as we all know, it's been a huge change, a huge shift for all of us. And it's so important to adjust versus react. And that's something that Chris and I teach all over the world. Anybody who knows us knows that. And so we have been adjusting a lot since February. And so I wanted to share with you, there's a lot of new things coming up. We're really excited about it. Today's subject is going to be on building your brand, because it's something that I had to recreate myself, and we're all learning together. I wanted to recognize Jasmine DeBerge, Kelly Ronson out of London, Ontario. We have Lucy Caron out of Quebec, Canada. and also Olga Bokalopoulos, who's here local in Toronto as well. We came together. We're working on the branding. We're working on putting this platform together. So I wanted to recognize all of you, because it's not about one person that creates success. It's about many people coming together and bringing ideas and working together and everybody doing their part. So I'm very much about teamwork and recognizing everybody who's part of that. So what's new? Well, we've been doing a lot of stuff with this brainstorming, as I was just mentioning with the ladies. And we are going to have one platform for Strong Max Women, WOMEN. Obviously, we're all about the branding of Max International and our Strong Max Women brand. And I created all of this so that we could expand, obviously, with our own presence as associates. And so we're going to do one WhatsApp platform group. And what's really important of creating a group, especially when we want to all grow into new levels and new ranks and new incomes, is to create that accountability and the action steps. So we decided that one group would be for active bronze associates and above. So we can come together, brainstorm, work on content, work on PowerPoints, working on who's going to present, share success stories, whatever we're going to do will be in that group. So you'll want to get to an active bronze position. If you are maybe a bronze and not quite active, it'll encourage you to get active so you can participate in this. So we're really excited to have this, because you know, a WhatsApp group, you're allowed 256 people. And imagine having 256 people that are active bronze and above. And especially, we're really starting to brand the North American market, which we really haven't spent a lot of time doing. And I know the Max Women of the world, we know you have contacts in Canada, US, and you can really benefit from this. And then a Facebook group. So the Strong Max Women, you'll see that logo there. We have a Facebook group. We just launched it. So in the admin are Jasmine, Kelly, Lucy Caron, and Olga will be in the admin portion of it, controlling posts, because obviously it's going to be open to everybody. We want to make sure that it's all about empowering the women of Max. So our goal in putting all of this together is to build the Strong Max Women culture in North America. We are obviously doing it worldwide as well, throughout the leadership that are really honing in and taking over the culture of building that. And of course, to attract new women into our own Max businesses, because what you'll learn is a lot of women want to be part of something that's bigger than themselves, that has a mission and a purpose, where we can all come together, learn, support each other, and they love that. That's why there's so many female groups on social media. And of course, goal number 3 is to create our strong online presence through the group and through yourself, okay? Is to really hone in on that, because this is the new normal, and we all have to adjust to the new normal. All right, so social media is the new normal, and Facebook has over 2.45 billion active users, and it's got the most active users of all the platforms. And what I love about Facebook, it's for everybody, and it's a real personable part of connecting with people. I find it the most powerful platform to build relationships. And you can set up a business platform as well. You can set up a group platform. You can set up a page. But we're going to specifically talk today about Facebook personal pages. And then in future sessions, we'll tap into LinkedIn with Kelly, because I know you're doing really great on LinkedIn, and other platforms, who's actively using Instagram and getting great results, so we can all learn. But I highly recommend to pick a platform and become very good at it before you start adding other platforms, because it can be overwhelming. And you can see Instagram, you have a billion active users. A lot of the millennials are there. My husband's daughter, Alex, I remember she was saying that Facebook was for old people. And she'd say, you know, everybody's on Instagram, everybody's doing this, but she's on Facebook now. So, you know, it's a great platform. And I'm also on LinkedIn, not that active myself, because I've got a lot going on, and Facebook is my main platform. So choose one. So we're going to talk about building your brand. You are your brand, and we all must understand that, because often you see people constantly promoting a product, constantly promoting a compensation plan, a company, which is great to do it from time to time, but you need to understand that's not what people buy into. They buy you first. There's a saying that we have in network marketing: know you, like you, trust you. When you go out and sit down with somebody, you're building a relationship first. And whatever comes from it after will be based on that relationship of you connecting with them and them liking you. Because if they like you and they trust you, they want to know what you're up to. And if you're in business, they'd want to know more about being partners with you. Okay, it doesn't even matter what business. People can benefit from this PowerPoint being in a traditional business. And I can tell you, because I come from a traditional business. As a swimsuit designer, I owned a manufacturing company. I owned a boutique. People came because of Tammy first. Then it was the product that I had with my swimsuit design and my uniqueness about creating design that were custom made for them. So people wanted Tammy first. And I really understand that in my traditional business, and bringing this into network marketing, it's the same concept. So whether you have a traditional business or not. So what are they buying? They're buying your passion. They're buying your energy. They're buying your authenticity. They're buying your lifestyle. That's what they're buying first. And when they feel that trust element with you, then they'll want more. Okay, so really understand that when you're posting things. And create a color brand. I'm really understanding the importance of color, because people notice you with color. For example, everybody always, like when I travel international, they'll go, oh, I know you always love white suits. Everybody knows Tammy for her white suits, right? So that's, you brand yourself in your favorite things. And that's what stands out, and that's what people are going to be attracted to and recognize you for. And I put this slide here because love life, people want that. Mm-hmm. They want to have happy, fulfilling lives. They want balance, especially women. Women want balance. They want to balance with their family. They want to balance with taking care of their health. They want a balance of love. We all want to be loved. And, you know, some women who are accomplishing whatever they want to accomplish in whatever business that they're in, they want wins. They want to have success, and they want to, you know, share that with people. And of course, we all want to travel. I don't know. I have not met anybody in my whole life that says, nah, I rather stay at home. Honestly, Chris and I love to stay at home because we created our lifestyle. I forget what that saying is. Create a lifestyle where you don't have to go travel to do it. I guess that's what my message is, to create that lifestyle that you always love to go to. Well, create it yourself, right? And that's what people are going to buy into. When I go into Facebook and I search for people, because I'm always looking to add new people into my circle. And I go onto their platforms and right away, and I'm going to share that with you as I go further in the PowerPoint, but I go through their Facebook pages and I can get a really good feeling of who they are as a character and by what they're posting. And you can tell if they're happy, you can tell these things. So that's the image that you want to portray when you're making your posts or putting your pictures or whatever you're doing. So this is very, very important. And it's important to be active posting. And I'm going to recognize 3 incredible ladies that I've been watching you and your active posting. And you have a great variety of your posts. And that's why I want to recognize you, because people want to follow that sequence. And understand that on Facebook, Facebook itself will recognize people most for their Facebook lives, second for the videos, third for the photos, and then fourth for the content. Somebody's just creating some content and curiosity posts. So I know it's not comfortable when you're new doing a Facebook Live. I know I wasn't. I remember, Jasmine, there was one time on the beach when Chris was starting to do it when we were in Daytona. He goes, okay. I go, what? Are we live? And here I am doing this live, right? And we're learning and growing. And so now I know when Chris says, okay, we're on, okay, we're live, Tammy, you gotta.
I've goofed up, but you know what? It's all part of being human. And I think they actually like that because it's real. It's just real.
And you know what? It's all part of that growing process. So do that. People love that. Believe it or not, often we think that we mess up, but people love that part of people because nobody's perfect. And anybody who waits to be perfect are really going to miss the boat on the social media platform. Just be yourself. Be honest with people. Being transparent is good because people can relate to you. So get comfortable. Just do little segments, even if it's a Facebook Live of your children doing something fun, or maybe you're catching your cat in that silly moment, or it could be something else first, and then you can do something for yourself. But we'll talk about that as well. And in future sessions, we'll have specific focus on these subjects so that you can learn more and grow from that. So again, your posts, it's important to be active on your posts and do all of these different things. So you want to focus on activities that you're up to. You want to focus on, home-based business, that you're working from home. Show different areas of your home that you're working from home and not always in an office. Show different areas, sitting on your couch, having your baby on your lap. It's so beautiful. It really is. And, some family stuff, activities that you're doing with your children. If you have children at home, we don't have children at home, but a lot of women do. And a lot of women who have children at home would love to have an income where they had control of their time to be at home, to be there for their kids, even if they have to hire somebody to come in to go and do something with their kids so they can focus in doing their business. They want more control of their time. That's the big thing. Travel. Every time you travel, you want to share that with people because people engage, and that's the whole process, is engaging people into that. And of course, share your relaxing time too. You don't want people to always think that you're always working. they need to see that you have some downtime too, because that's what a lot of people are looking for, is that downtime. So now I'm going to recognize the three ladies that I've been actively watching on social media. And Olga, we learn a lot from you. You're the younger generation. I know you're on Instagram, and I know that you are also on Facebook as well. And I love your cover page. It's beautiful. It resonates with me totally. So I would want to be friends with Olga if I didn't know her, just from the cover page, honestly. Love, faith, health, totally aligned. Water, you know me, I love water. So if I didn't know her and I started seeing some of her content, I'd want to get to know her. Okay. And so let me show you some of the things that Olga's been up to. And anybody who follows Olga knows exactly what I'm sharing here. She's been on a huge journey of transformation in her fitness goals in life. Struggled when she was younger, and today she loves anything about fitness. And she's probably the person that I know that gets up the earliest in the morning. This woman is so disciplined for that, and I love her for that. And she also shares a lot of curiosity posts. And like Olga and Jasmine and many of us, we're taking courses so we can become better at creating content in curiosity. And anybody who knows Olga, her mom is her whole life. I love your mom, Olga. She's the sweetest thing. And she is actively on the Max products, and she's in great shape. She's a wonderful lady. And Olga's doing a lot of Facebook Lives. You're noticing that she's doing a lot of interviews, and she's getting really good at it. She's creating a lot of attraction of people wanting to be friends with her. And she's getting a lot of traction from doing these interviews. So that might be something that you want to try with some Max associates, and use their stories to help you engage people into becoming friends with you and getting in your circle. And of course, Olga does a lot of engagement posts as well. This was one of her recent ones, and I was watching all the people post. It was really, really cool. So again, since Olga's been really actively doing this, her circle is much larger. Her amount of likes and engagement is much bigger. So get on her platform, become friends with Olga, learn what Olga's doing, and learn how other people are doing this. And then if I go into Janet Moriyama, every time I look into Janet, it's family. Family is a huge priority for Janet. And health is a huge priority for Janet. So as you can see on her cover page is her family, because that is a very important part of her life. And she still has kids at home. I think maybe both of them are off to school, but obviously everybody's home now doing homeschooling if they're not done and finished by now. But Janet, I love what you're posting. You create that happy home, and it's so welcoming. And that's what people are looking for, that love, that welcoming part of you. Your health is so important because of the challenges that you're having with your own health, that you want to help other people. And I love what you're sharing, the recipes and stuff like that. You're engaging people to want it. Fitness, I saw that fitness challenge that you were up to with your friend, and guess what? It engages other people to want to do the same thing. And then I saw all the stuff that you and your husband and your kids are doing, what Brian and the kids are doing in creating that happy environment in your backyard with the gardening and all of that stuff. And so many people are into gardening, so they can learn a lot with you. So they want to connect with you. Mm-hmm. Facebook Live, same thing. You're so authentic, and it comes through. So these are the things that you want to be posting on your personal page. And people are going to buy you first. Understand that. Jazz, I know Jazz is fun. I love Jazz. I mean, every time Jazz and I will Remember when we went to the Believe conference? Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
We were roommates. We had so much fun together. All the trips that we've gone together over the years. I know that your friends are very dear to you and your family, and it shows. It shows everywhere you go. You're just full of love and full of life, and people want to be around it. And that's why it's so easy for you to attract people into your life, Jasmine, is because of who you are. You're authentic, you're special, and people love that. So I just had some fun moments and went through your pages and did my screenshots. So relationship with Steve, that really comes through the importance of your relationship and going back and forth to Brazil, to Canada. How fun is that?
Yeah.
And seeing your home and your lifestyle in Brazil, seeing your lifestyle in Canada. So awesome. Again, you've been totally into your fit challenge. I want to recognize you, Jasmine, because I've known you for a long time, and you're like me. You're the belly to belly person, the fun person, got to go out and meet people. And this transition was a huge transition for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Huge.
yeah.
And the lives, I mean, that was a big transition for you. I was watching the process online. See, you learn a lot about people online and your lifestyle, your travel. I mean, everybody wants that. And of course, you're just such a fun person to be with. And she just loves dancing. Anybody knows Jasmine, the moment a song is on, she's dancing. If you want to have fun, you dance with Jazz. And that is what attracts people. Okay, it gets them out of their normal routine, their normal life, and people will want to be around that. And I just threw up ours quickly as well, so you can see the differences. See how we're all unique and we all have that certain cover page. See, my kids are growing up. My kids are raising their own families, and they don't live in the area that I'm at. So obviously my whole life is anybody who knows me, my life is around Max. It's around building relationships. It's around traveling and helping people internationally. But when I'm with my kids, it's all about my kids. It's all about my grandkids. You know, what's a lot of fun is I always share this with people recently, but one of my youngest grandsons learned how to do FaceTime. And he doesn't understand that grandma has a business to run. So in the middle of a Zoom chat, here's my FaceTime, and I can see my little grandson there. And it's just so cute. And, the greatest thing about social media is that connection that we have. All the ways that we can connect with our families is just so beautiful, and it's timeless. I just love it. I love when he does that, actually. It makes me feel special. And I know that it's important to him to connect with me, especially in these trying times. I have not seen my family. I've not given a hug to my family since December. So it's been pretty hard. So you have to keep busy, right? So anybody who knows us and has been on our Facebook pages knows that we've authored a book, Freedom Formula, Breaking the Cycle of Poverty. They know that our family is extremely important to us. They know that we love lifestyle. We've built a successful lifestyle with hard work, lots of challenges, and the consistency of doing that is what brought us where we are today. Anybody who knows us knows that our health and our fitness, number one. Anybody who knows me, Tammy takes care of Tammy first in the morning, because if I don't take care of me first, nobody else is going to do it. So I have to make that a priority. And then my whole life is around other people. And then, of course, Facebook Lives as well. I'm learning, I'm growing. Jazz, you gave me a couple tips the other day that I thought, oh gosh, I got to start focusing on doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But that's, again, how you learn. You learn from each other. And that's what's going to help you build your brand. I wanted to share this one because this was our first event in Ghana, Africa, where we really focused on the strong Max women. And it was quite interesting. Let me tell you why it was quite interesting. Because often, and I want to share this because men are going to look at this as well. Often, when women come together and we create something, men tend to feel like they're left out. And my message in this core group was, we're not doing this to separate ourselves from anybody. We're doing this to help women go through the challenges that they might have as women, as entrepreneurs, as busy moms. It's harder for us to schedule things when we have so much on our plate. So we're not, we're creating this to help, and we're creating this so that the men can have an environment that they can send the women to, so that we as women can help your women grow and expand. So really embrace this and support your female entrepreneurs in your Max businesses, because I'm telling you, it's going to help your businesses a lot when they can have a platform that they can relate and openly communicate on some of the challenges that they might have. So this was the first one, and it got so big because we've been to Ghana so many times. They had to expand the office, and then we had to move the Strong Max Women events out into the back portion where it was bigger. And I didn't put all the pictures up, but I wanted to share how big this can become, especially on social media. This is just one live event that I'm sharing with you. And then I shared one more event that was in Canada. So any Canadians that are watching this, you're going to remember this event if you were there. It was wonderful. We had a course as well. Like, there was so many things going on that it was a lot of fun, and just brought all these beautiful women together. We were in different groups, and we were partnering and creating content and ideas, and we just brainstormed and have a lot of fun. Do you remember that, Jazz?
Oh yeah, it was great. And we had so much unity and connection. I really started to feel the Canadian women's tribe start to develop. It was just awesome. And you know what, I'm smiling. You know how we were all at the end putting our fist up and our arms up to show we were Strong Max women? Look on the bottom right, look at Olga Strong Max woman, her muscles.
I never even noticed that. That's so funny.
That is one Strong Max woman.
Oh yeah, you can see that, Janet. Yeah, the girls doing the muscle thing. That is so awesome.
Yeah, we had a great day. Oh yeah, Denise was
That was a wonderful event.
it was,
Events are fun. They really are. Coming together, it just takes that culture to another level. And now, because we can't do it, we need to adjust again, and we can create this culture through the social media platform. When things go back to whatever the normal will be, because we're not sure how things are going to evolve, then maybe events can start to transpire again. So we'll see how all of that goes, but for now, we're going to build our tribe online through the Facebook group. And I highly recommend after the session to get registered on the Facebook group, the Strong Max Women Facebook group. Okay, so just moving forward. So after every session, we're going to have a call to action, so that you have some guidelines of what you want to work on. So in terms of building your brand, the first thing you want to do, if you haven't really taken your Facebook pages seriously, you might want to go in and have a look at what you've done up to now, and you might want to change a picture, work on your cover page of who you are, and set up your personal Facebook page. Okay, and then number 2 is start journaling your passions, and start creating photos of things that you're passionate about, so you can use this as content and work on that. Get a journal or a book where you can start writing things down, and that's what's going to help you to create these posts that you're going to be creating in your personal page. Anything you want to add to that one, Jazz?
It's really about people getting to know who you are as a person, because as you said, Tammy, we're branding ourselves. So once people have that connection with you, it's almost like they want to know what's going on in your life. And um, I mean, I know you're going to add more points, but it really is about you being real, being authentic, and other people feeling that. And then, because see, once you're friends, everything goes from there. So really, I mean, social media is really about being social. I never used the platform before for the time I had it, because I didn't know how. And it was somebody's birthday, I'd say happy birthday, something would come up, I'd like it. And just from implementing these things that you're sharing with us today in the courses that we've taken, I've gone from over 700 friends that I have on Facebook to over 1,025. And it's just connecting with people. And it's awesome. It's like a big family. So it's great.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think how many people can we get on Facebook personal
On
page? I
a
think it's
personal page, you can have up to 5,000. And
5,000.
that's why they always recommend that as it's starting to grow, you really want your Facebook page to be a forum to introduce new people and new connections. So what we all need to do is that those of us that are in Max and those of us that are part of Strong Max Women, as you're creating, Tammy, a group for Strong Max Women, we need to pull ourselves off of each other's personal pages and get into those groups where we're going to be sharing tips on building the business, so that we leave those 5,000 spots open for new people around the world to come in and join that space to learn about what we're up to, and also for them to be able to become involved with Max. But a personal page, as I said, had 5,000 as a limit. A group is unlimited. So you can transfer them to the group and still do all the messages that we're doing, but it's very specific for building your Max business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I learned a lot of this through Sasha Pinto in the courses that we've done through the social media platform. Because I remember I even used to say to Chris, "Why you waste your time on Facebook?" I used to say that because I didn't understand it. Right? I'm just so used to just meeting people, and that now I see the value of this platform if you do it right. So if you're in business, you don't want to spend all your time on Facebook. You want to schedule your time, and we can do a session just on that, but start journaling your passions. That's a big thing. And then everything starts to roll out from there. And create photos, fun photos of all of this stuff. Start getting comfortable doing a video, even if it's a super short video. If you do 30 seconds or 1 minute, it's a start. And then you build that up. From there, you go live and you learn how to put it up. And if you say to yourself, I don't know how to do this stuff, that was me. Okay. Now, YouTube is my best friend. And Chris was saying that to me for years. Tammy, go on YouTube. Tammy, go on YouTube. And now I get it. YouTube is my best friend. I've learned a lot of things from YouTube just since January or February, when everything was happening.
Yeah.
So number 3, once you start journaling your passions, you're going to start creating content and create some engaging posts. You want people to be engaging into you so that you can respond to them, so that you can build a relationship, so that you can eventually get them into a private message, which is what I do very well because I've been doing it for a while now. But the key is to get them off the platform. Once you get them off the platform, then you set up a way of communicating with each other where you can see each other. So if you've never done Zoom or had a Zoom account, I highly recommend to get one. It's free. Get a Zoom account and then start booking just chats. And again, I went to YouTube to learn this, right? So these are the things that you want to do. And number 4 is to be posting on a regular basis. And I have to say, I am probably the worst at it when I see all 4 of us, because I'm seriously working on a lot of stuff in the background that nobody knows about yet, and I'll be launching it July 1st. Plus, creating the brand of this Strong Max Women. I've been behind the scene doing things for all of you. And I'm really excited about it. But once all that is up and running, watch Tammy posting all of this. It's going to be out there, and everybody's going to know about it, and everybody's going to see more of who Tammy is. And so
what Tammy's up to and what we're all
yes,
going to be up to.
absolutely. I've been pretty quiet, but I got something going on that's pretty fun. And so we again, you know, Kelly, Lucy, Olga, Jasmine, myself, we brainstormed on Monday. So how can we really get this engagement going? And we talked about an incentive. And because we're really focused on the building up the North American woman group, it's for everybody, just so you know. It's not specific just for North America, although the contest is for North American market. Okay, so I just wanted to let everybody know that we wouldn't be able to control any of it if it would have been worldwide, because there's so many people. So you might want to, in your country, you might want to do this within your group. Create some incentives for people to engage. You want people in a group and engage so that everybody's working and growing together. Okay, so we decided that we wanted to do a monthly draw. This is what we're going to start with. Who knows what is going to be down the road, but this is what we come up with. And if you bring 5 new associates added to the Strong Max Women Facebook group, you're going to have one ticket to get into the draw. So we're just going to put your name, put you in a basket. And every second Saturday of the month, when there's a live event for the Strong Max Women, we're going to pull a name out of that. And there will be a gift for that. We haven't decided how we're going to do it yet, but we were talking about a Visa debit card, a little card, and a book, a Freedom Formula book to help women. They can either give it out to one of their group if they already have it, or they can use it themselves. And then, of course, if they sign up a new associate, they get another chance in the draw. If they sign up a new customer, they get another chance in the draw. So how is this all going to be controlled? Within the leadership. Okay, so within your leader, they're going to bring it to Jasmine's attention, my attention, Kelly's attention, Lucy's attention, Olga's attention, so that we can start adding the names and putting them in the draw. So I'm really excited about that. We'll be recognizing that person on the Facebook group. We're going to start recognizing a lot of people on the Facebook group that are doing great things. It can be a surprise too. I'm going to create some nice Strong Max Women flyers where we just have to change the picture, the name, and we're going to start recognizing the ones that are actively doing really great things within their group and reaching a rank and stuff like that. So pretty pumped about all of this, Jazz.
It's exciting. Your wheels are turning. Even from when we had our last brainstorming session, you're coming up with new things. So it's great. It is. It really is about all of us supporting each other. You've always been one for celebration and then to recognize people's wins. So that's awesome. Their wins and their successes. So I'm excited. The more that you share and the more ideas that you come up with. I mean, it's fun because we're going to, as we're building our businesses, as we're having success, we're also going to have so much fun doing it. And there's going to be these little prizes and pamper things or whatever it is that ladies have a chance to earn. And we're, as women, always giving. It's going to be really nice to be receiving something. So thank you for that, Tammy. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And I mean, between all of us, we're going to come up with some great ideas. And even if you're not part of the WhatsApp group and you have an idea, bring it to one of your active leaders that are in that group so we can provide you with the things that you are looking for, because you may have a subject that you want us to talk about and we just haven't thought about it yet. So it's another thing.
So if women have a specific topic that they want us to do some training or that they have some knowledge on, is that to be in the Strong Max Women group that they would actually just suggest that that would be something that they thought we would all benefit from?
Yeah, we could do it in the group,
Okay.
or if somebody wants to just privately do it to their leader, who can bring it up in the session with the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Yeah. So remember, this is new. We're reigniting all of this. You are a big part of this, all of you, and even worldwide. We'd love to have your feedback as well. And yeah, let's just have fun with this.
Mm-hmm. It's always about fun for me. That's for sure.
Okay, so the session is finished for today. I just want to say thank you, Jasmine, for hosting the event. I want to say thank you for everybody who have showed up at the very first Saturday event. And at the same time, all the people who are going to get the recording, I just want to say thank you for participating in all of this. You are a big part of the growth of this group, and of course, Max International.
Thank you. And thank you, Tammy, for your invaluable teaching on creating and helping us to build our brand. I think it's so invaluable. That's the first place we have to start with social media, is knowing your brand. And I want to thank all you participants, ladies and gents, that have joined us today. Thank you for taking time out. But I think that this half hour that you spend in these kinds of trainings are going to make a world of difference, not just for your next week and your month, but your whole lifetime with building Max for yourself and your team members. And we look forward to having you in our Strong Max Women tribe. I encourage every one of you, bring 5 new associates into the new Strong Max Women Facebook group. That's 1 ballot for you. Sign up a new associate, sign up a new preferred customer, let us know. Keep in touch with your upline and let us know, because like I said, it's a win-win. It's a win for you, it's a win for your team, it's a win for the new people that are here, and it's a win for the rest of our lives and all the women out there that we're going to reach out to. So thank you,
So
Tammy.
just for clarity, the month of June, if you signed up an associate, a customer, or you brought 5 people into the group, each 5 that you bring in, you get a ballot to go into the draw. Okay, so if whatever's done in June, July, I think
July
it's
11th is our next session, July 11th.
11th. Okay, so July 11th is when we're going to do that draw, and we recommend you are live on that for the draw.
Yeah, I think, and so that everybody's clear, as you're letting us know and these ballots are in, I think we agreed that you need to be on the July 11th live Zoom webinar. So we're going to do the draw then. We're going to, again, we don't know if we're going to do it at the beginning or the end. We'll work that out, but be on the next session. And I think another thing that we need to clarify, that as we're talking about bringing 5 new associates, these are your personal associates, so that it's not throughout the team. It's your personal front line that you're bringing into the group. Is that right, Tammy?
Correct, your personals. And then the people that you bring in, if they bring in their 5, exactly, and so on and so forth. Yes, of course.
And thank you, everyone, for your positive feedback and your messages. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, ladies. I look forward to this. This is going to be a fun year. There's things that are going on out there that are challenging, but we're rising through it. We're going to just make the best of it, and we're going to come out not surviving. We're going to come out winning.
Thriving. Absolutely.
Thriving. Yes.
All righty. So thank you for being on the presentation, and we'll see you soon. We'll be seeing you on the chats on the group.
Absolutely. Have a great day, ladies. Thank you again, Tammy. Thank you for all the time you did to put this together. Fabulous. Oh, we're getting lots of nice feedback. All right. Enjoy. Have a fabulous weekend.
Bye, everybody.
Bye now.